Hi, this is Jenny Randolph, and today I'm going to teach you the basics of creating an infographic in Piktochart. Feel free at any point to pause the screencast if you'd like and try out some of the things that I'm showing you. I'm going to model a few things as we go along so you can see how it works in action. So first let's talk about what infographics are and how you can use them. Infographics provide a visual representation of information. They're a really engaging way to share information with students, but you can also have students create infographics of their own that can even be used as formative and summative assessments, and there are lots of resources out there to help you do that. There are several web-based applications that you can use to create infographics. I tend to like Piktochart because without any kind of graphic design background, you can create some really nice infographics. Also, with a free account, you have access to lots of different templates. You do have the option to level up to a paid subscription, and you also have the option to pay for a classroom subscription. Otherwise, students can just get their own free subscriptions in order to use it, and I'll talk a little bit later about how they can share their work with you. So let's go ahead and navigate to the website. So once you've gotten your account and you've logged in, this is what you'll see. You actually have 4 different format choices. So you'll see the infographic here on the left. You also have a presentation choice and poster and report. Today we're just going to work with the long form infographic. So once you've clicked there, if you scroll down, you will see your first choice is create your own, and that is a blank template. I find that for beginners, this is a great place to start because you really get to know the tools that are available to you to work with. So let's go ahead and click here and then click on Create. And then this is what you'll see. So it starts you out with a completely blank 3-block infographic. So you can create 3 different sections. In order to get rid of the text that's already on here, you just click into the box, click on the text, and then you can come up here and delete it. So that's how that clears that out for you. You do have to click on the block in order to work in it, so make sure that it's highlighted. Once you do that, to the immediate left, you will see a toolbar that will allow you to add more blocks if you want. You can delete blocks, and you can reorder them to make them appear the way that you want them to. So let's move over here to the toolbar, and you'll see that we have a number of tools to help us add in elements into our infographic. So the first one we're going to look at is graphics, and we're going to look at shapes and lines first. You can see these are very simple, and for anything you want to add in, it's just a very easy drag and drop. So you drag it over to the box you want to work in. There it is. You can change the size if you want to. You can move it around, and you'll see the lines appear that align it with other elements in your infographic. You can change the color up here if you would like to. I just deleted for you a second ago, so you got to see that. You have cut, copy. You can fade this out a little bit if you'd like it not to be so pronounced. You can make it a link. You can move it to the front or back. You can flip it left to right. You can flip it top to bottom. And this is where it aligns with other objects. Also important to see the undo. So if you do anything you don't want to keep, you can just undo that and start from where you are. So that's the basic shape. Line works very much the same way. You just move it to where you would like it. For this one, you can change the width of the line. You can change it to solid, dotted. You can change the color. If you don't like it, you can delete it, all that good stuff. Just make sure that you've selected whichever element it is that you want to get rid of. Okay, so also within graphics, you have icons. These are a lot like clip art, and again, it's just a drag and drop from where they are. You have several different themes. You can go there to choose what you would like, or you can search from here. You also have photos available, also lots of themes there, or you can search here. Also a really easy drag and drop into this box. One of my favorite choices under graphics are the photo frames, and one that I really like a lot is the collage choice. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to get rid of our question marks, and I'm going to drag over the collage. So you might have to center a little bit there. But you'll see what you have here are text boxes. You can obviously change that text to say what you need it to say. And then you can upload your own photos to appear in these boxes. And that's actually when we move down here to uploads, If you upload your photos, they're going to appear here in this box, and then you can drag and drop from there. You can also change your background. You can do solid colors if you'd like, or you can do a background image. So I'm going to go to our third box down here and get rid of those guys. And you can move your background over to this block. Also, you can fade this out, so if you have some text that you want to put on top of there, it doesn't get in the way. So let's go ahead to text as one of our tool choices, and you'll see you have lots of different text options as far as your size and what you want that text to do. So we'll just take a subtitle over here and move it here, and then you'll double click to edit your text. You can change the font if you'd like. You can change your font size if you would like. And then you also have text frames. So it looks like they've got a Mother's Day one over here. So if you wanted to use this frame, it has it all ready to go for you with the graphic. And then, let's see, we'll get rid of this guy. Then you can change the information as you want. So this looks like an invitation. You can change the details there to fit what you need it to say. So the last thing that I want to show you, and we're going to go back up here to the top, select our box, are the tools here. So you have the option to embed video if you'd like to. It supports both YouTube and Vimeo, so you can put your link in there and insert the video. You can also do include a chart. So you can import your data if you'd like, or you can fill it in here and it will create a chart for you in lots of different formats. And you can also do a map. So you can do the world map. You can also search by regions, or you can look for particular countries. So if we put in United States and select that one, we can edit our map here. And let's say that we wanted to highlight Minnesota, so we'll change that to another color. And California, we'll change that to another color. There we go. And so we want to insert our map into the block we've selected, and there it is. And just like everything else, we can change the size. So I can move it over here. And then even if I wanted to add a text box to label my map and tell you what you're looking at, you can do that there. So that's what you find here in Tools. One last thing under Import is if you have created a SurveyMonkey survey, or if your students have done that and they would like to do visual representations of that data, there is a way for you to link to your SurveyMonkey account and include that in there as well. So you'll see that right here that our infographic just saved. It constantly saves itself, and you will have all your saved infographics on your account. So you'll say my saved Piktochart. Now if you'd like to preview what you've done, you can click here and it will show you what you've done there. Exit your preview, and then you can also save it by downloading it. For the free account, you can do an image in a couple of formats, download it, and it's going to appear then on your computer so you can access it later. You can also publish it, which means that it creates a link for it that you can share that link and it will go directly to your infographic. You just click publish now and it'll make that happen for you. Or you can also share it on social media. You can share it via email through their Piktochart, or you can also export it to Evernote. So once you have saved it and you have it where it is, there are several different options for you to share with your students or for your students to share with you. So I hope this has given you some good information about how to use Piktochart to make a simple infographic. So you have the opportunity now to try to create a simple one using at least 3 of the tools that we have talked about today.